This was 20 years ago, and it would take time for me. I was thinking, I was understanding everything. And later on, something happened in my life with her that I was thinking the problem was microwave radiation, only microwave. I was just concerned about the 3G at that time. Then, and what happened is we were in a resort in an hotel in a Caribbean island, and suddenly she started to complain about the lamp. In our bedroom, the lamp, I have a problem with this lamp, something is wrong. I was saying, what are you talking about? It's just a lamp. There's nothing there. I can show you. And I take the meter, and I was shocked. I was shocked because she have a strong electrical field, the lamp, and a strong magnetic field. I have the meters to measure the dirty power, there's noise in the power lines. So it was so polluted. So that was a turning point for me because I understand, okay, this is bigger than just microwave signals, this is bigger than that. So we are talking about a different amount of frequencies that we have in our environment. So I have an expertise in material science, and I'm focusing on magnetic properties of nanoparticles, so tiny particles and the magnetic properties. That's my expertise. So thanks to that, I moved in that direction, and I tried to see which is the frequency that we need to get rid of. And suddenly I realized there is 2 billion frequencies that we are interacting that are harmful, producing harmful effects in our body, biological species, all biological species. So that's the way everything started. And I start to understand, okay, EMFs is not the problem. We are electromagnetic beings. Our nervous system work with electricity, the brain, the heart, the beatings. Actually, in medicine, the EEG, the EKG is using this type of measurements of electricity in our body. So that's how everything started. I was trying to look for a solution for her, and nothing was working at that time.
Yeah. People don't really realize what's going on, but like the bee population, for instance, is going
Right.
down because of these waves. Everything is magnetic. Our cells are magnetic in nature, electromagnetical, like you're talking about electromagnetic properties. So these fields are interacting, and you created something called SPIRO. And when I met you at Gaia Healers, and I walked by, I said, we need to learn more about that. And I remember the Queen of Biohacking was with me at that time, Lauren Leva. And I said, we need to figure this out because here we are in a lab. And, we do our best to mitigate it. We've gotten other devices in here. And of course, when you get the right equipment, like you have equipment that measures these things, we found out we weren't that good. I thought they were going to come here and say, hey, man, this is pristine because we've spent so much money, getting these wave blockers, if you
Yeah.
will, that people talk about. But what we found out was they're not really blocking anything. Some might condition the atmosphere or create a field, but they weren't doing what we needed to because, like me, I'm standing in front of a computer right here. You put
Right.
one of the SPIRO devices behind it. I go into my refrigerator here at the office. You put a SPIRO unit in there. So on the walls it's there. And you actually measured the system. And so I guess before we go, and you're going to show a video or you're going to show the website, which we're going to share the link below. So don't worry if you don't have a place to take notes. We're in the show notes. We're going to put the link to this website so that you can go there and just take your time looking at they did every room. They processed it. It's a really great program that you did. You came here, you basically did surveys of every room. And the neat thing is for those BrainTap users out there, if you're one of the clinics out there, they actually used NeuroCheck to do a lot of the testing on it too. So we're using our own technology to prove that this works. And I'm always a big believer in, I know our technology works. I mean, it's validated in science. We were researchers of the year in the Asian countries because of the technology they use to validate this. But you even went further than that. You have other ways to measure these fields and do these things.